One.
All right, good morning, class. Today we're going to keep on going with our creativity. Today specifically, we're going to talk about how our creativity affects you personally and how what you see affects you. So we're just going to kind of talk about it first. What are some different things you guys see?
My house.
That's really good, Marin. What else? Yes, Ken.
People.
People, good.
No, my family.
Your family. Is your family in your house? I want more than like one-word answers. So talk more about people. Are they?
Can see like each other.
What do these people look like, Kenna?
They look like me.
They look like you. What do you look like?
I have eyes and ears and a mouth and a body and hair and a body.
Very good, very good. See, you're elaborating. We're expounding on these basic ideas of people, and then we're figuring out what they look like. What about you, JC?
What about me?
What do you see?
You can see things outside, like trees and flowers and cars,
Yeah, that's really good. What color are these things?
all different colors.
All different colors. Do they
My
have a
mom's
certain...
car is orange.
Ooh, that's fun. Do they have a certain texture to them? Like if you feel them, what do they feel like?
What do what feel like?
Any of it. Your cars, your trees, your people.
Cars are like smooth, and the trees like are hard when I run into them.
Very nice. All right, Shane, what about you? What do you see, buddy?
Mountains.
Mountains? What do these mountains look like?
Triangles.
Very cool.
Those are triangles.
I actually really like how Shane said that, class. I like how Shane talks about the basic shape of it. Because everything in art starts out with a basic shape, right? And we learn that our whole lives. So if I open this window, it's really dark outside, so you can't actually see anything. But if it were daytime, like in the normal classroom, you'd be able to see that these trees, maybe they have a rectangular base. What shape is their top part?
Round.
Yeah, a circle.
Yeah, it's kind of a bunchy round circle, like a cloud, yeah. So, basing all of our shapes together, do you think I see the same stuff as you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
No,
No? Marin, why do you say no?
because everybody sees things differently.
That's really good, I like that. Kenna, why yes?
Because sometimes we see things the same.
Yeah? Can anyone elaborate on that?
I think sometimes like the physical angle is different.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
because I'm taller
How
than
tall you
Kenna.
are.
Very good, Marin. Yeah, so maybe you see things from a different angle. So that's what we're going to do today, actually. We're going to make things really personal with our art today. I'm going to show you an example of what we're doing. This is just an example, okay? The sky's the limit. I just want you to create something. So, we are going to draw self-portraits of ourselves. That was a little redundant, but basically what you're going to do, the only thing that's going to be the same for every single one of you is the glasses. Okay, we're not actually going to draw our eyes, because what are glasses? Can you, like, so sunglasses, they reflect stuff, right? So, just like her glasses, she's looking, what is she looking at, JC? Can you see?
Field
On
like
my-
a tree.
Yeah. So she's describing what she's seeing. And we're going to do that same thing. Her hair has different texture in it. You're welcome to add that. Her shirt's colored, nothing else is. It's up to you what you want to color, what you don't. I just want you to really make it personal. In the glasses, you're going to make sure that you have something you're seeing, okay? Or maybe something you want to see. So like, we always want to think about changing the world, right? So it's always about what we want to see. Or you can do things you have seen in the past. So we're going to get started on that. Does anyone have any questions? No? Perfect. Okay, so you all have paper in front of you. We have pens, we have markers. Go for it. I'm gonna ask you about what you're drawing. So draw your glasses first. That's my tip for you. That's okay, Kenna. Don't worry about it. You drew your neck. That's great. Your neck looks great, Ken. Don't worry about it. I just think maybe draw your glasses first. That way you know what you're working with. If they weren't going to be big, Marin, that's fine too. Fill up the paper with them. And again, there's no right or wrong, okay? This is all about what you see yourself as. What does your hair look like? What does your hair feel like? We can move this table out a little bit. What time is it at? 5 minutes? Cool. Oh no! I'm gonna move this straight. Alright, Shane, tell me about what you're gonna do.
I'm drawing glasses.
They look good. What made you pick circular glasses?
I like Harry Potter.
Ooh! Very cool. Maureen, you drew really big glasses. Why'd you draw really big glasses?
So that I didn't have to draw as much of the face.
Ooh. She's smart. Again, these are self-portraits. You can look like whatever you want to look like. You're doing great, Shane. Keep it up. You guys are welcome to talk to each other too. Get inspiration from each other.
Shane, what are you gonna draw?
Kenna, what about you? It looks like you're starting with some waves. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
What are you gonna draw?
A beach. Yep.
Beach? Where's your beach? Is it someplace you've been before?
Yeah. It's actually in Utah. It's close to our house. It's where we go boating all the time. That's so fun. Pineview. Nice.
JC, what are you gonna fill your glasses with?
I haven't decided yet.
What are you leaning towards? Something you've already seen? Something you want to see?
I was thinking maybe Disneyland.
Ooh. Have you been there?
Yes.
Fun time. Maureen, what about you? What are you gonna fill your glasses with?
My house. Yeah.
That's good. By your house, is it special to you?
Yeah, my mom's there.
You guys are welcome to chat now with each other.
Kenna, what do you want to do at recess? I didn't ask you.
Did you decide on Disneyland, JC?
Yeah, I just don't know how to draw it.
That's okay. Start out with those basic shapes, remember? That's a great nose, Shane.
Thank you.
You kind of look like Harry Potter in this.
I do, don't I?
Are you gonna add the little star?
No, I do have a stone for it.
Yeah?
Hey, me too.
Let's see it.
I have a chicken pox song for
You do?
Don't get me started.
I've never had the chicken pox either.
Can I have a color pencils?
No.
Be nice.
Please.
Not you. Not for your kids. He needs to be with us.
Kinda that's looking really good. What's in the other lens?
the mountains.
Barely have lots of mountains?
No, I drew two different things.
That's interesting. I like how you did that, Kenna.
Thank you.
Teacher, what would you draw?
That's a good question. I think I would draw my family because they make me super happy. And then I'd probably draw a puppy dog because I love puppy dogs.
Yeah, I was gonna draw a puppy dog.
Yeah? These are looking really good, you guys.
Thank you.
I like your basic shape, Marin. That looks great.
Thank you.
And you just have cool details to it. Shane?
I don't know yet.
You're just kind of drawing stuff?
Pretty much.
Looks good. Kind of looks like mountains, yeah? Nice! Do you guys think it's okay for two people to do mountains?
Mm-hmm.
Why, Kenna?
Because we're probably gonna draw them differently anyways.
Ooh, I like that.
I'll be with it.
It kind of goes with what we were talking about earlier, how Marin said we're going to see things differently and Kenna said we're going to see them the same. And both answers are right. Shane sees his mountains that are purple. What color are your mountains, Kenna?
Brown.
There you go, they're different already. And they're both good. Kenna, what does your hair feel like?
It's really smooth.
Do you think you can interpret that into a drawing? Like, do you think if someone were to be able to touch that hair that you're drawing right now, they'd think it was smooth?
Probably not.
How can you make it more smooth lines?
If I drew it straight, maybe.
Maybe straight though, but maybe the shadowing on there.
True.
Alright, I have a question for everyone to answer. That's a really cute dog. Thanks. So I have a question for everybody. How can you make your art personal? So I gave you an assignment to draw what you see in your glasses in a self-portrait. But how can you make your art personal? We're going to start with Shane. How do you think artists do it? How do you think, we have so many artists out there, right? If they all were to draw the same thing, I bet it would look different, right? So how do they make it personal? How do you make it personal?
You can write your name on it.
That's actually really interesting. I didn't think about that, Shane. But yeah, just the signature itself, that makes it pretty personal. Okay, Marin, what about you?
Well, we all are drawing different things because they're like what we've done in our lives, or like things that matter a lot to us, and like different things matter to different people. So it's personal because it's like things that have meaning in our lives. So like my house may not even look familiar to you, but like to me, it's my house.
Yeah. I know, looking at it, I'm like, I've never seen that house before. But to you, it's your home. I like that. Kenna, what about you?
Maybe incorporating parts of our life into it, like Brenda was saying.
Yeah.
Like putting us, or just making sure that we feel what we're drawing.
I like that. How can you, what does that mean, Kenna, to feel what you're drawing? Is it like touching?
I think to be like excited or passionate about what you're drawing.
That's a good one. I like that idea, Kenna. What about you, JC?
I think just like everybody draws things slightly differently, so like no matter how we do it, they're not gonna look the same.
Right. Why is that? Just because of maybe the method we use?
Yeah,
Like Marin's using pens over here.
yeah, and I'm using colored pencils. But then I think also like even if Maroon and I were using the exact same thing and you told us to draw an apple, we're gonna draw an apple differently because maybe I think of like a red delicious apple and Marin thinks of a Fuji.
That's good. Do you think color matters?
Yes.
How is color a personal thing, Marin?
Well, my favorite color is pink, and so I'm using a lot of pink. But Kenna might hate pink, and so only her mouth's pink because she's trying to be realistic.
That's a really good insight, Marin, about someone else's art. What about you, Shane? Look at anyone else's art and tell me what you think is personal to them. So like, for example, I'm going to look at Marin's and I'm going to be like, oh, she's got a bow in her hair. I think she kind of likes to do her hair and stuff. She's a very cute girl.
Don't call me a cute girl.
Yeah, girls have cooties, gross. Alright guys, we got 5 more minutes. Finish it up. Okay, Shane, look at someone else's and see what you can see that's personal to them.
Well, it looks like Kenna drew a cross as a necklace.
Hard.
She's religious.
That's a good observation. It does kind of look like a cross.
Could you define it a
Oh,
little more?
there you go. That's a good heart.
Yes, she is.
Maybe she is.
Don't
Alright.
judge her. Don't judge my
Brandon,
friend.
you already said about Kenna's pink lips. Probably doesn't like pink. Ken, what's yours? Look at anyone else's and tell me something that's personal on there.
Well, Shane's hair looks like his hair. I think he tried to incorporate his hair.
That's really good.
Okay.
That's a good
And
observation.
his eyebrows. He put eyebrows on it.
You did.
Why did I put eyebrows on there? My glasses color my eyebrows.
JC, what about yours? I mean, what about someone else's?
Well, Shane likes Harry Potter.
What made you know that? Just from him telling you, or can you tell from his drawing?
Both.
Yeah. What part of his drawing?
The glasses.
That's very good. Yep. Almost out of time for class today, but you all did so good. What is a takeaway that you can get from this lesson?
My picture's cooler than Shane's.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
That people interpret things differently based on who they are, what they see, what they feel, what they like.
That's good, Ken. You told me earlier your favorite subject was math, right? So how can you take this art lesson and make it into your math lesson? Is there a way to even do that, you think?
Maybe people have a harder time with math because they see things differently. And so we all have different strengths and weaknesses because of what we see and feel.
Good. Brian, what's your favorite subject?
Math.
Math too? How can you take what we learned today and apply it into your favorite subject?
Sometimes it helps to like draw math out, and so
So math
you
can be
can draw the
visual
shapes
piece
and
too?
stuff. Yep.
That's awesome. What about you, Shane?
What?
What's your favorite subject in school?
History.
History? How can art help you with history? Is there history? Is there art in history? Do you
Well,
know
they have
art?
all those cool pictures in the textbooks of like war scenes and stuff. I could draw that.
You can? No way. But like looking at that, can you tell kind of what's going on?
Yep.
Yeah. What about you, JC? What's your favorite subject in school?
I like history too.
History too? How can what we learned today help you with history?
Well, like if you're learning about something in history, you could draw it to help you know more about it.
That's really good. Well, Mr. Cameraman, do you want to come zoom in on their pictures? Hold it up next to you, Shane. You got a hairy chest?
Yeah.
Cool. These look awesome, you guys. Perfect. You can end it.